Welcome to DR Ministries TV, where we serve with the spirit of excellence. My name is Minister William Shields, and this is my lovely wife, Kristen Shields.
We want to thank you for joining us today on DRTV. And today, as you can tell by all these wonderful tools that we have around us, we are getting ready to prepare something great. In the introduction of this filming, we talked about building a proper foundation. And what better way to showcase building than to build something that we can actually touch and feel ourselves, such as cooking in the kitchen.
So the title of today's message is going to be Building a Solid Foundation. And as my wife was saying, we're going to have a cooking class. She is the master chef and I'm just the assistant, okay? And so today what we're going to make is we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. I don't know about you, but I love me some chocolate chip cookies. So we're about to get this going. I'm going to turn this over to the master chef because I don't know nothing about cooking, no chocolate chip cookies. I'm just an eater. So she's going to go ahead and instruct us on what we need to do.
Okay. So the first part of our cooking process, I actually like to start with doing the sugar and the butter and the vanilla together. So babe,
Yes.
I want you to take the butter and you are going to drop it in here.
All right, take the butter and drop it in there.
Take the butter and drop it in there.
All right.
Yes. And we already washed our hands, so they're clean.
I don't know about mine.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Yes, you're doing a good job, sweetie. Mm-hmm.
This butter's kind of melted.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want room temperature butter.
All right.
And we're gonna put the mixer on. And babe, then you're gonna get the sugar.
Sugar.
Yes.
Okay. I got sugar cane. I got some brown sugar. What type of sugar you want?
We want.
I got some white sugar.
You want both. The brown.
Oh, you want the brown and the white? Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 3/4 cup of the white sugar.
3/4 cup. Okay. That look like 1/4 right there.
Right. So we need 3 of those.
All right.
You gotta measure it right now. Measure it right.
Like I said, I'm just the assistant. I ain't no cook. All right.
Okay, this is teamwork.
Pour this in
pour
there?
it in there. Just pour it in there. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. 3 of those.
1.
Okay.
2.
Spilling stuff all on the table.
And a 3.
Okay, now you want the brown sugar.
Brown sugar, okay.
Yes.
And how much of the brown sugar are we?
We're gonna put in the same amount, so we want 3/4 cup.
3/4 cup. Brown sugar.
It's a lot easier production. Brown sugar's a little fork to help you out.
Okay, well,
Let me help you with this.
help a brother out.
Okay.
Man,
You're making this very difficult. I actually don't do it this way. That's okay. That's okay, babe. It's okay. It's okay. You just spilling stuff all over the place. We have to clean this table up. Here, babe. Wait, babe.
the joys of cooking. Now, as my wife is putting this thing together and getting the brown sugar, as you see that we're putting all the different ingredients together, it's just like a marriage. In a marriage, there's different components that you put together that makes the marriage successful. And so some of the components in a marriage, just like these components that we're putting together to make chocolate chip cookies, will be good communication. Good communication in a marriage is very important, and that's going to help the marriage be successful. Another ingredient that's very vital to the success of your marriage is you gotta have fun. Having fun is important in your marriage. You don't want to have a dull, stale marriage. So having fun is very important. And another key ingredient, what do you think is another good ingredient to have a healthy marriage?
Intimacy.
Intimacy. See, she just had to go there. Intimacy, that's very important. Intimacy is a very important ingredient to your marriage. And so as we continue to put some more ingredients together, we're going to come back and talk about some other key ingredients to making your marriage a success.
And you know what's great about all those ingredients is when you blend them together, because the combination of all those ingredients blended together, that's part of making a great chocolate chip cookie. And that's part of having a great marriage, when those components all come together to form something and create something wonderful. So now that we have this cream, this is what I want you to do. I need you to get the flour and the baking soda and the salt, because we're going to get ready to actually mix those
Flour
right here.
Some baking soda and some salt. Okay. Got it. Got the baking soda. I got the salt. And I got the flour.
And you notice this teamwork that's going on, because it takes a lot of teamwork to make a marriage work.
Yes, it does. Teamwork is important.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 1/4 cups of flour.
2 1/4 cups. Okay, here we go. Here go my 4th cup. Got to get that measured correctly so I don't get chewed out by the master chef. All right, that's a 4th cup. Okay.
And then 2 cups of
and
flour.
then 2 cups. This is a cup. Okay.
You see this? I'm giving up control of something I want control over to work with him here. That's part of having a marriage. Yes.
That's 1.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, it looks like 2 right
Okay,
there.
that's 2.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to do the salt. So
Okay.
where's your teaspoon? Find your teaspoon.
A teaspoon.
Yeah, that's not a teaspoon. That's definitely not a teaspoon.
It's a half a teaspoon.
That's not for you.
Okay, where's the teaspoon at?
That's for you.
This right here?
That's for you. See where it says TSP?
Ain't that a tablespoon?
Let me see.
I think that's a tablespoon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. This said half a teaspoon, so 2
So
of these.
2 of those. Okay,
I
so that
got
was
this.
for you. That's
I
for
got
you.
this.
Okay, don't be careful with the salt. You don't want too much salt.
Yes, ma'am.
You want the just right amount of salt.
All right.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's 1.
Oh, look at you. Look at Daddy. Okay, Daddy. All right.
That's 2.
And then baking soda.
Baking soda.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Baking soda.
Baking soda is very important.
1 teaspoon?
1 teaspoon.
All right, 1 teaspoon. We're going to do that one more time. 1 teaspoon. All right.
You see, some aspects of marriage mean that I have to give up the control, and I have to understand that I'm not going to be able to regain certain aspects of control. But that's part of working with my partner. So you're going to take the fork and you're going to mix it.
The fork, mix it. Okay.
You got it, babe.
Just as I'm mixing these ingredients here, another key ingredient to a successful marriage that I believe is very important is friendship. Being each other's friend. When you have a friend, you guys talk about things, you talk about secrets, and you're able to go out and have a good time, you're able to laugh, you're able to enjoy each other's company. So friendship is very important ingredient in your marriage. What you doing there, girl?
I'm adding 2 eggs.
Adding 2 eggs. Now make sure you don't get no shells in there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna let you teach me.
No shells in the stuff. I don't want to be eating no eggshells.
And that's okay. I can accept teaching.
So, Master Chef, When do we turn the oven on?
So after we add these dry ingredients, we can start turning it on.
Oh, okay. Great. I'm just ready to get to the chocolate chip cookies.
You ready, huh? That's what you like. Cookies. So we're gonna mix that up really good, and then what we're gonna do with this, we're gonna add this in slowly. So what I like to do is add this kind of like if you were sprinkling it in 3 different times.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna do with this.
And when do we do that?
So after this mixes a little more,
Okay.
then you can add it.
All right. It's looking good. I'm telling you, there's going to be some delicious cookies when we're finished. But the importance of them being some delicious cookies is by putting in the proper ingredients to make it a delicious chocolate chip cookie. So the ingredients is so important.
Improper or proper?
Did I say improper?
You said improper.
Master Chef corrected me again.
Proper. You got it, baby. That's why I like you. Okay.
So we ready for this?
You ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we
I got you.
a little bit at a time.
Yeah, just a little bit. Put it in there.
A little bit at a time.
Keep going. About like 1/3 of that flour in there.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Let's get that going first. So we added our dry ingredients to this cookie mixture, and we also added 1 teaspoon of vanilla because we forgot to do that earlier. And so now we are ready to add the main ingredient for our foundation of the chocolate chip cookies. You ready?
I'm ready.
Go get your chocolate chips.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna turn on the oven while you go get it.
I don't see no chocolate chip. Where's the chocolate chip?
Just look in the cabinet right there.
Okay.
They're in the cabinet.
Okay.
You got them?
Yeah, I don't see no chocolate chips over here.
They should be in there, babe. Just get the chips.
Only thing I see in here is some butterscotch morsels.
There's no chocolate chips in there?
No, I don't see no chocolate chips in there. But, you know, this should taste just the same as chocolate chip.
It's gonna taste good. It's gonna be some cookies, right? We're gonna make it happen with that.
All right. Well, we can make it happen with the
We made all this.
butterscotch
We got
morsels.
all these ingredients. I mean, these ingredients are good. These are the basic ingredients you need. You need all this stuff. This is what a cookie's about mainly, right?
Okay, so how many of these do we?
Okay, so for the chips, you're gonna add 2 cups.
2 cups.
Yeah, 2 cups.
Do I need to clean out this cup?
Yeah, because you got flour in the cup.
Okay.
I mean, and so we got all the main ingredients. I mean, we got the salt, the vanilla, the flour, everything else, the eggs. So you should have a good cookie, you know. Chopped chips, not that big a deal, right? It's not that big.
Pass 1 cup. We pour it in.
Let's pour it in. That's good.
And then 1 more.
1 more cup.
Hopefully I got enough.
You got it. You got enough.
Well, if I stop spilling them.
How do you spill chips? Here. Good job. You got it.
All right.
You did it. We did that. We did that.
Did that.
We did that. All right. So that's mixing up. Now we're ready. All we got to do is bake them.
all ready, and we get to go ahead and taste these delicious chocolate chip cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me one of these, and I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes.
He would do it first.
Yeah, I gotta get into that.
How is it?
Something wrong.
What's wrong with the cookies?
This don't taste like no chocolate chip cookie. Did you mess up on the ingredients?
I got everything we needed to have a cookie. Look, I got the baking soda, the salt, the flour, the butter, the vanilla.
What?
These are butterscotch cookies. These are butterscotch chips.
So, we did all those ingredients together. Didn't have the chocolate chips, and we substituted with some butterscotch morsels, thinking that we were still gonna have a chocolate chip cookie. And they do not taste nothing like a chocolate chip cookie. It's the same thing in marriage. If you try to substitute that foundation, which is Jesus Christ, with any other substitute, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to taste the same. It's not going to look the same. It's not going to be a sure and solid relationship. So you have to remember, when you are building your marriage, build it on the solid foundation, which is Jesus Christ.
It's time for restoration. I'm holding every area, nothing broken or missing in me. My life has been restored by divine liberty. I'm free, renewed and changed. I'll never be the same. It's time for restoration. It's time to be made free. Time to be made free. Revelation of the change that you placed in me. Oh, it's time. It's time for restoration. Oh, it's time. It's time for restoration.
You just got an eggshell in your
There's no
system.
eggshell in
Yeah,
there.
you did.
Where?
You just got one.
Where?
Shame on you.
Let me see the fork.
You can cut it.